And now, back to the Sun and Fun Radio Deck, brought to you in part by the Green Bay Austin Straubel International Airport.
And welcome back to Chats from the Deck live from 2026 Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo in Lakeland, Florida on Sun and Fun Radio. This is Tom Frick. I am on the deck, joined this morning by Bill Turner. Good morning,
Yes,
Bill.
Sir. Good morning.
Things are still rolling along.
Oh, still going. We're doing great.
The weather's still perfect. Hasn't changed a bit. It's
Had a couple
awesome.
F-35s fly by, and the whole staff just about ran to the side of the deck so they could see them.
Yep, turns everybody's head on the field. So we're joined on the deck today by Dean. Siracusa.
Yep,
Cool.
that's right.
Dean Siracusa from Flying Eyes.
Yes.
Flying Eyes. What is a Flying Eyes?
Flying Eyes, we patented glasses that actually fit inside of helmets and headsets.
Nice.
I've been a pilot for 30 years. I was tired of that pain and pressure under my headset. Did something about it. And that's what we do. Our temples, as part of our patent, they're a millimeter thin, and they're infinitely flexible. You can't break them. They flex and you can leave your headset on and they slide right under your headset.
Dean, they got you on the camera there, so hold that thing over your left shoulder there because there's a white background behind there to show how thick those things are again.
Yeah, millimeter thin.
Yeah,
And
I mean, there's nothing there.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. And you can't break them. Lifetime warranty on the glasses.
I couldn't see it that good against your black shirt, but on that background, you can really see how those really are.
Exactly. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us special. And that's why we're as successful as we are.
Yeah, so that was a necessity.
Yeah, it was,
So that became the mother of invention.
That's right. I've been a pilot for 30 years, and I was tired of the pain and pressure, and then realized when I started the company that there are other people that had the same problem.
Absolutely.
And we started with one frame shape in 2013, and now we have 18 and 1,000 different variations.
So,
and I was going to say, and we do prescription glasses as well.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Go through some of those variations, and what are some of the options again? I'm guessing it's styles of frames, colors of frames, styles of lenses, colors of lenses, prescriptions, readers.
Yep, all of those things, and sizes. We have 2 sizes for almost every shape, because if you're wearing a helmet or headset, it's really critical to get the right size for your head, because some people have really petite heads sizes and face sizes, and some people have really melon heads and big, and we want to make sure that we have eyewear that fit you and you look good wearing them.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just went and had an eye appointment done in the last week, and it was like we had insurance that would cover a lot of the frames, and then we get there and we try to try them on, and none of them fit my head shape.
Right.
And it's hard to deal with because you have a big head and you want them to look nice on you and have a good size and look proportional, and that's very important. And they still feel stable even though they can move around your glasses.
Yeah. Oh, they feel stable. Yeah, you forget you're wearing them.
Wow.
They're extremely light. It's part of the patented material that we use. Extremely light, and so most glasses wrap around your ears and down around your ears. So when you try to put the glasses on, you have to move your headset and all that. Our glasses are designed to go around your head. So they slide effortlessly under your headset or inside your helmet, and they just stay there. They stay in place.
And obviously the original idea was as a pilot, but
Yeah.
the applications go so much further. I mean, I'm a guy who usually wears headphones versus earbuds, and laying in bed, anything like that.
That's right.
Glasses start moving around. In fact, probably puts strain on them that doesn't need to be there.
That's right. Yeah, ours. So we started in aviation because I'm a pilot, but then the next market we went after was the motorcycle market. I've been riding dirt bikes since I was a kid.
Wow.
And then basically it's anybody that wears a helmet or headset, which is for people that wear prescription glasses, for example, it's 30% of the population wears a helmet or headset regularly.
Wow. Yeah, it's difficult, especially with things that you have to take your glasses off for, and you just go, well, I can't see. And some people don't want to do contact lenses. It's awesome.
Right. So I'm just taking these off and on right now, and these are just my readers because I might be over 40, and they just slide effortlessly under your headset.
Under the headset.
Easy.
So you said you were a pilot for 30 years. How long is I don't know if you said how long has Flying Eyes been around? When did you develop
2013
these?
is when we introduced them.
Okay,
Yeah.
So 13 years now.
Yeah,
13, going on 14.
Going on 14 years, and still growing. Our first booth here was in 2021, right near you guys, and our new booth is over next to Waco Aircraft, and it's a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, yes it is.
Yeah.
I went over and visited earlier in the week. It is a lot bigger.
Yeah. Our part-time staff that we have in our booth is unique in that they're all pilots, and actually most of them are flight instructors. So when you walk up to our booth, you're talking to another pilot,
Yep.
and who wears our glasses in the cockpit.
Right.
And so you can get an honest, opinion.
Appraisal,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Or at least a testimonial about what worked good for them and why they see that they work.
That's right. And when you get two pilots together, you start talking airplanes or whatever.
No,
Right,
no,
I know.
We never do that.
Right?
We never do that.
But it's more fun.
I think honest testimonials often works way better than just, if you use it anyway and you happen to work for a company, it's just like, hey, I think this is a great product. It's terrific.
One of the reasons why we've been so successful is we have happy customers who wear our glasses and love them, and they drag their friends to our booth every year, and we're very, very thankful for it.
Absolutely. So, you've been doing all this development, and we see what's at the booth now. Mm-hmm. What's in the future? What are you working on?
So
anything cool?
Yeah, I mean, we're still looking at different ways, more frame shapes, more frame styles to fit more people. And there's some new things we're working on that we have our in-house R&D department is always looking for ways to make wearing eyewear easier and better for anybody that wears a helmet or headset.
Yeah. So I know you developed this for aviation because you were a pilot, and it made perfect sense.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you already started saying there was other markets. Like guys who ride motorcycles. All sorts of people. Because here in Florida, you're required to have some kind of eye protection. You don't have to wear a helmet, but you got to have eye protection. So maybe something that stays on your head when you're doing 80 miles an hour. Oh, I've never done 80 on a motorcycle before, but
yeah, and for us, it's with it's not just motorcycles. Anybody that wears a helmet or headset. So it can be first responders, law enforcement. Equestrian.
Wow. Yeah.
Anybody that wears a helmet or headset is really our audience.
nice.
Now, if I go to your booth and I have prescription, would I be able to buy glasses if I come right now?
Yes.
And how would I do that with the prescription lenses? Do you have somebody who can do that?
Excellent question. We have opticians on staff here that will help you get fitted for a frame that fits you best, and we need 2 additional measurements that they can help with. Your pupillary distance and your fitting height, and they can help with that. And in a couple of weeks, you get your glasses. Even on our website, we have a prescription lens try-on kit where you can get 3 or 4 glasses and try them. And then we have a little instruction kit to help you measure the pupillary distance and fitting height. And you send them back, and then in a couple of weeks, you get new prescription glasses.
That's awesome. And now I know you mentioned a couple of these, but people are probably listening and thinking, well, I could probably get it later. So what's the benefit of getting it at the show and going to your booth and looking around versus getting them online later?
We have 1,000 different variations.
Okay.
And it's also really important that you get the frame that fits you best, and there's no better place to do that than here. And you can step right up and try. What we tell people here at the event is find the frame that fits you best, or that you like best. Find the size of it that fits you. We have different frame finishes, and then we have different tints and mirrors. And so you just pick those 4 things, and then in a few minutes you can get your own pair of Flying Eyes sunglasses or non-prescription bifocals, or in a few weeks prescription.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So everything they get here is like just clear glass, and then readers I think you have on site as well, right?
Yeah. Sunglasses. Yeah. So we do. And by the way, we have several frames that are safety rated, and a Z87 safety rating isn't just frontal impact; it's side impact. But because it's my company and I care about people who are wearing our glasses, all of our sunglasses are the same 2 millimeter thick polycarbonate lenses that are in our safety rated frames.
Nice.
Because these can't be safety rated.
Right.
Because of side impact.
Correct.
But
they have the same lens.
Same lens, so you're going to
absolutely.
get that same protection
So
frontal.
we're running out of time, so tell us real quick where you are on the field right now and how can they reach you throughout the year?
We are right next to Waco Aircraft on the main drag here, and right in front of Hangar A, and it's flyingeyesoptics.com is our website.
Flyingeyesoptics.com. Dean, we really appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
It
All
was
right.
awesome.
Yep. So, we'll be right back for more Chats from the Deck live from the 2026 Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo in Lakeland, Florida on Sun and Fun Radio. We'll talk to you soon.